Hey, it's Trish again with Dishing with Trish on relationships. I wanted to talk to you today about conflict and one of the things that everyone knows we're supposed to do during conflict, which is use I statements. I statements are fantastic. Hold that thought. Conflict. When we argue with each other or when things become a little bit heated, the sad truth is conflict is inevitable. It's going to happen. Gottman even says that something like 67% of all marital conflict is unsolvable. I tell you, that'll make you run screaming into the woods right there. But some of it can be avoided and some of it can be handled better than we do just naturally off the cuff. We don't tend to handle conflict very well when we're in it. So, we've all heard use I statements. Okay, I'm going to pick on my daughter. She used to keep her room so very, very messy. Unbelievably messy. It's gotten tons and tons better now that she's a grown up. But if I said, your room looks like a pigsty, it sounds like, the big finger of fate is pointing right at your nose. And nobody likes that. You, blah, 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 blah. So maybe there is something to this, starting it with an I. It might take some of the sting out of the statement, right? Let's try. Hush, y'all. Hush. They're protecting me. They bark a lot. They're dachshunds. What are you going to do? Hey, y'all want to be introduced? This is Lucy, the kisser, and Ollie, her brother, the barker. Okay, now that we know that we're being kept safe, I'm going to put a I on the front of that statement. I think your room is a pigsty. Now, did that get any better? I don't feel like it did. So something must be wrong, because this I statement stuff is not working that way. And the truth is, that's not how you do it. It's a 3-step process. 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry I'm making y'all seasick. I'm using my iPad this time. And, well, I'll try to do better. The first step into make a proper I statement is you start with when, and you describe the situation that's going on. When your room is in this state, or when your room is incredibly messy, stage 2, I feel. When your room is so messy, I feel anxious and frustrated and like the whole house doesn't look good. Third step, a positive statement of need. Now, it's not as complicated as it sounds. Positive means you tell them what you do want rather than what you don't want. She already knows I don't want a room to be messy. So I need to tell her what I do want. And if you can find a way, that's a good place to sweeten the deal with whatever you can sweeten it with. So if I say, when your room is messy like this, I feel just anxious and frustrated and like the whole house is messy. If you would help me by cleaning it up a little, I'd feel so much better. Or if you'd help me by cleaning it up a little, I would feel like going out for ice cream or whatever it takes, That becomes a proper I statement. It's not hard, but it's a 3-step process. Remember, 1 is when, and you describe the situation. Step 2 is I feel, and tell them how you feel when the situation is like that. And third, give them a positive statement of need. Tell them what you do want. So, catch more flies with honey than with vinegar. So perhaps you can see why something like, when your room is a pigsty like this, I feel like you disrespect me. And third, I want you to clean up right this minute. Didn't get any better, people. That's just yelling and barking. And you're going to get the same response you've always gotten. So, you try the I statement. You try the when your room is messy like this, I feel, dig a little. I feel frustrated. I feel a little angry. It makes me feel like I have to do everything. Yeah, you could venture into that area. And then third, I want it cleaned up. But offer a little bait in there, I think. Okay, like the ice cream visit. All right, that's I statements. There really is more to them than just sticking an I on the front of the sentence. Okay, give it a try. Tell me what you think. Now, if you would tickle that like button down there, I would really appreciate it. And I'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.